Welcome back to Munroe's Corner. We back with another reaction, all right? Today we got Sowell and Denzel Washington Tell the Truth. Let's get into it, man. Sure, I like both of these brothers, man. I idolize the shit out of Denzel Washington, one of my favorite actors. So, yeah, man, let's get into it. Road to 50K by Independence Day, man. Give me a like for the algorithm, subscribe for the channel growth before you leave, man, if you enjoy the video. All right, let's go.
So why did he need a black director? Could a white director not have?
It's not color. It's culture.
Explain the difference, because I think we're
Steven
in a space
Spielberg
right
did Schindler's List.
Mm-hmm.
Martin Scorsese did Goodfellas, right? Steven Spielberg could direct Goodfellas. Martin Scorsese probably could have done a good job with Schindler's List, but they're cultural differences. You know, I know, you know, we all know what it is when a hot comb hits your hair on a Sunday morning, what it smells like.
Huh?
That's a cultural difference, not just a color difference.
Right.
So it's the culture.
You know about a hot
Okay, I get that. Yeah.
comb scenario?
She don't know the color difference.
Right.
So it's the culture.
Shoot, when I had a long hair, my mama used to hit me with that hot comb. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. That's just how hair was done in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Cultural difference, not just a color difference.
Right.
So it's the culture.
You know about a hot comb scenario?
She don't know about no hot comb.
Because that's
You don't know.
old school.
You don't know nothing about.
Dax.
See how everybody laugh? That's a cultural difference. That's not a.
Facts. Cause that hot comb gonna hit it's gonna hit that neck. It's gonna hit that neck. Those that don't know, you know what I'm saying, black mamas, black parents, use the hot comb to god doggone get that hair right. You know what I'm saying? And when that hot comb, like it's almost impossible for you to, you know what I'm saying, because you're trying to get all of it straight. So it's almost impossible not to hit the neck. It's gonna hit that neck. It's gonna hit that neck and it's gonna, woo! It's gonna hit that neck.
A race difference. That's just that motion. That's all I gotta say, right?
I know what a hot comb is.
Okay.
All right. The space that we're in,
Yeah, it
culture
must be his
versus
daughter.
race, and how important it is. Where we are right now as a culture, as an American family. You're producing a film that's culturally germane to a particular time and a particular people. Even the Martin Luther King, JFK, Jesus trilogy, triumvirate that was on the wall. We didn't have that on our wall, but our next door neighbor did.
But yeah, like just to go on what you're saying, like, you know what I'm saying, if I'm a filmmaker, you know what I'm saying, I'm a writer, actor, all that. But if I'm doing a film, like, okay, let's say I got a black movie I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, it's really deep rooted in the culture, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go get somebody like Spike Lee. You know what I'm saying? Cause he's deep rooted into our culture. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing a horror movie, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get Spielberg. I'm gonna go get, if it's heavy in the twist and stuff like that, I'm gonna go get Jordan Peele, cause he's deep into that culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get all the, you know what I'm saying? If I'm doing a comic movie, I'm going to get all the comic, you know what I'm saying? All the comic related directors and stuff for it. You know what I'm saying? It's culture. You know what I'm saying? Because they're deeply rooted into that culture. I get it.
That's what you're talking about?
I put that in there.
You did that?
Yeah, I
Because
put
that was on
Jesus
your,
everywhere.
wall?
Okay,
You put
and that
Jesus
wasn't in our
everywhere?
house. You know, and there was that velvet, the paint. You know, they put that below, whatever they call that velvet. Yeah.
That was Denzel. Now this is Thomas.
Politics, economics, and war are all exciting, but culture is often quietly decisive. You cannot explain why France, which fought off the German invaders for 4 long years during the First World War, despite devastating casualties, collapsed and surrendered after just 6 weeks of fighting in the Second World War, on the basis of objective factors. Both the German and the French military leaders at the time thought at the outset that France had the better prospects of victory. Decades later, German and French military scholars reached the same conclusion. But the culture of France had changed between the world wars. Hitler followed such things and banked on the French no longer being the same when he overruled all the protests of his generals and ordered the invasion of France to begin in 1940, when some of those generals thought they were being sent on a suicidal mission. Race may be visible on the surface, but culture goes deep. Americans are not a race, but the American culture is what has made Americans different from the various races of Europe, Asia, and Africa from which Americans are derived. People of the same race will slaughter each other when they come from different cultures. Generals of German ancestry, Pershing and Eisenhower, led the American armies against Germany in both world wars, and German cities were bombed into rubble by another American general of German ancestry, Karl Spaatz. War is not the only arena where culture is decisive. A culture pervaded by corruption will keep a country poor, even if it has an abundance of rich natural resources. Youngsters from a culture that puts a high value on education outperform youngsters from a culture that does not, even when they live.
Facts, because that's their lifestyle. That's how they're raised. That's all they know. You know what I'm saying? That's their culture. You know what I mean? And I get what you're saying about, you know what I'm saying? Like, the culture over here is different than if we go over to Africa, if we go over to Europe, we go over to Asia, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole way of life is, you know what I'm saying, they set to a certain way of living. And that's from the culture, you know.
Live at the same economic level, in the same neighborhoods, and sit side by side in the same schools. Cultures are inherited, just like race, and may be nearly as hard to change. Cultural head starts have enduring consequences. Because Western Europe was invaded by the Romans, it acquired written languages centuries before Eastern Europe did, and remained more advanced for centuries, as literate societies have been more advanced than illiterate societies around the world. Cultures do change, however, and, like other changes, these may be for better or for worse. Many of the cultural changes in contemporary America, and in Western civilization in general, have been for the worse. These changes are among the many ingredients of a gathering perfect storm.
Yeah, I agree. It's not based on race, it's really based on the culture, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, societies change based on the culture, you know what I'm saying? And you know, for the better or for the worse, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how, you know what I'm saying, it happens because most of it happens from rage. With one culture raise another culture and take over their land, and that culture has to adapt to the culture who won ways, because they're now being ruled by them. And usually the people who are more advanced, the culture that is more advanced, has more advanced technology, we adapt to those ways, which makes us progress as a society. It's just fucked up how it happens. You know what I'm saying? It's just jacked up how it happens. Yeah, that's my take on it. Alright, enjoy this reaction. Give me a like for the algorithm, subscribe for the channel. Grow road to 50K by Independence Day. Alright, let's talk about it in the comments.